my God. So I have 10, 20 tags that I have to respond to. I just don't know what to pick. Well, let's ask Google, shall we? Number 10. Let's go find. Number 10 is the BookTuber Bio Tag. And Stuart Griffin tagged me on this one. Hello book lovers, welcome to Uncommon Reader. My name is Daniela and this is BookTuber Bio Tag. Thank you, Stuart, for tagging me. Stuart, you are becoming my official tagger these days, so I really appreciate it. This tag was created by Jessica of Jessica's Library Card. What a cute name for a channel. And she's also celebrating her first year on BookTube. Congratulations, Jessica. And this is her way to celebrate. So let's start. These are the prompts. Who are you? Share a little about yourself. This is the first prompt. Okay, I am Daniela. As you know, I am in Italy right now. I lived in California for 15 years, became a naturalized American, proudly so. I'm not much these days, but it'll get better, I hope. I decided to move back in Italy in 2011 at the end of that year to stay close to my sister who has special needs, and she's been living with me in USA for 10 years, but we had to move her back due to her health issues, you know, with American health insurances. It was really tough, and she moved back in I think 2006 or so, and then I just couldn't be apart from her. And so after a few years, I decided to move my circus back in Italy. While I was in California, I was working as a photographer. I did portraits and weddings and also headshots, you know, all that stuff related to portraiture. And I was actually looking for a couple of my wedding album samples that I brought with me in Italy, but I can't remember where I store them. I looked in the garage, but the garage is a mess, and apparently, you know, I can't find them in the house. So yeah, maybe another time. It's okay. And right now I have a little job as a social media manager for a realtor in California. And I enjoy my part-time job, but I also enjoy, you know, living a little slower at my age. I'm almost 60 years old. So I feel like I'm really getting comfy in my retirement years. So this is me. The second prompt, how long have you been on YouTube? So I actually started an Italian YouTube channel, BookTube channel, in August of 2022. It was the time after the pandemic, and the pandemic had a huge impact on my rediscovering the love for reading. So it came to me that I really wanted to share it with someone, and I figured, you know, YouTube could have been a really good platform. And then I launched Uncommon Reader last year. Prompt number 3, what kinds of books do you love to read? Has BookTube had an effect on what you read? So I think that in the last few years, the last 2 years, I've sort of refined the books I like to read. So I definitely love historical novels, sagas, Greek mythology, especially retellings, although I haven't read one in forever, so I have to make up for that. But I like to test other genres as well. I think the ones that I'm not comfortable with are definitely fantasies and horror books. But I'm also curious about other cultures and other corners of the world. So I want to learn about those places too. So personal stories, female empowerment, those are all genres that I really am drawn to. And at the moment, I'm also exploring a little more the classics. And I love discovering new authors that I end up liking a lot. It's very exciting. So prompt number 4, what do you enjoy about making BookTube videos? So I definitely feel the most important aspect is to be able to connect with like-minded souls. I think readers really have a similar empathy for so many topics, and there's an immediate channeling the energies in a unison. I feel that the friendships that are created through BookTube are very valuable, not only among BookTubers. I've been able through my Italian channel to meet a couple of women that have been subscribing to my channel and being regular commenters, and I met them at a book festival, and it was just like meeting an old friend. And so I really cherish those new friendships, because we have this thing that connects us, which is love for books. And it's also a way to like keeping a diary of all the things that I've read and being able to share it with people, and also commenting them with you all in the comments. And actually, this is a great opportunity to respond to the second part of the third prompt. And yes, BookTube has had an effect on what I read, because I get so much inspiration from other booktubers or from followers, subscribers that are suggesting certain books to me, and I get very curious, so I end up adding them on my TBR. So now moving on, question number 5. What do you not enjoy about making BookTube videos? Putting makeup on. No, it's a joke. I think the most annoying thing is to set up, because I am shooting in my bedroom. It's the most quiet room. I mean, the whole building is quiet, but the living room, has access to the stairs of my building. So you might get the extra noise, or maybe a little shy that people on the stairs may just hear me talking to myself. So the bedroom has natural light, but sometimes, depending on what time of the day it is, I get a lot of sun reflection. So just setting up in diverse angles of the rooms, it's sort of a pain, but, I think it's always worth it. Let's move to question number 6. What videos on your channel are you most proud of? So I think making videos about topics that are very meaningful to me, women empowerment, or maybe talking about certain nonfiction books, or sharing books that really moved me. I don't want to go into the specifics, but things that you're passionate about. So we're now on prompt number 7. Is there anything you wish was different about BookTube? I think BookTube is a great community, and most of people that are subscribing and commenting are very, very polite and generous and supportive, and I feel that there are so many other content creators that are having a really difficult time dealing with lots of haters and spiteful comments, and I guess we're really lucky. Maybe people are too, like the haters are too bored with us, I don't know. But when you get like a hateful comment, it happened maybe a couple of times in my Italian channel in the last couple of years. you know, like you're able to erase and block that person for making any other comments, but they will still be able to get to your channel. So maybe when you can block, you know, an account on Instagram, especially when it's spam, they cannot access to your profile anymore. And it would be nice to have that feature on YouTube too. But, you know, really can't complain too much about BookTube in particular. Question number 8. Name 3 books that you have reviewed on your channel that you feel represent who you are as a reader. What a great question, Jessica. Awesome question. So I'm going to pick Jack London, The Call of the Wild. I did a reading blog for this book. And Jack London was a great animal activist. He was actually fighting in its times the exploitation of animals working in circuses. And so I definitely approve his morals, and all his books are pretty much, you know, a sign of his generosity as a human being. He was fighting for human rights, animal rights, and all the good qualities humans should live by. So definitely this book is amazing because it shows, you know, the 2 sides of the medal, how cruel men can be, humankind can be, but also those who have that sensibility to protect those who need the most. I also chose Orbital by Samantha Harvey, a total new genre, as a Booker Prize winner 2024. I dedicated a video on this amazing romantic vision of the universe. I am a woman that lives in the present, but I'm also very fascinated by where we're coming from, the big unknown, the space out there, the universe. But this book is also a homage to our planet Earth. You know, these astronauts that are in orbit around Earth, and they can see its beauty, but also all the damage that the human race has caused to this planet throughout the last few decades. So this book really spoke to me, not only in terms of lover of the universe, of the mystery of the universe, but also from the sustainability perspective. I want to end with my beloved Amor Towles and A Gentleman in Moscow, because as a reader, I really enjoyed his style, you know, the sophistication of writing, the wittiness, but also a lot of historical facts. So you're learning as you're enjoying a story that's pure fiction, but it has a lot of information in there that can capture true facts. So it's like a 360 degrees type of experience. Love this book, and I dedicated a reading blog to this book. Prompt number 9, name 3 booktubers whose content inspire you. Okay, let's do it. The first booktuber I want to mention is Renee of Beyond Books. We are buddy readers, successfully so. And also she did a tag some time ago where she had to suggest 2 titles to different booktubers. And she suggested 2 books to me that I ended up getting. One was a gift, and it's, let me find it, The Lion Women of Tehran, and she knows me really well because I adore this writer, which I read a book from already, and talked to me about Iran. I'm there right away. And then she suggested Black Cake of Charmaine Wilkerson. I haven't read both yet, but yeah, these were her suggestions. So thank you, Renee. The second channel I want to mention is Pat of Book Chat with Pat. Pat was a teacher for many years, and it definitely shows in her videos. Her reviews are so thoughtful, so experienced, and she's really able to get you inspired of whatever she's talking about. And she's also a great supporter of all, you know, the BookTube community. Either you have a small or bigger channel, she'll always, you know, have a nice word of encouragement, of support. So yeah, she's definitely one to follow. And then I want to mention Philip Hall of A Poet Reads to Write. He is a force of nature, really. I mean, you watch his videos and he bursts with enthusiasm for literature, for art, and it's just such a pleasure to get inspired by whatever is reading. So he's a really fun booktuber to watch. Prompt number 10, share the love. It can be challenging to find your audience. Name 3 booktubers who you think need more hype. Definitely Mimi, that's Mimi Duong. I mean, she has such a sparkly personality, and I think she takes the utmost care on all her graphics, content, and she's very creative, very clever. And yeah, she's full of energy, bubbly personality. I really enjoy her content, and she definitely deserves more followers, as does Nick of Dr. Cranky Pants Reads. You should see his version of La Bella Italia tag, which is a tag I created with Emily of the Linguists Library. And I'm kind of sad because Emily is not on BookTube anymore, and she also had a great channel. Well, maybe she'll come back. I hope so. So Nick is super creative, also very, very elaborate in his editing and rendering of videos. I will leave a link in the info box on his La Bella Italia video version. Last, I want to mention Ellen of Ellen Made Book Club. She has a lot of interesting content. She has these videos about new releases. And also she creates interesting challenges, which there's one I'm participating to this year, the bingo challenge. I know it has a longer name, but I forgot. But yeah, I love her very smooth way of talking. It's very relaxing, but at the same time you get a lot of interesting tips on books to read. So these are my 3 go follow them channels. And I thank you so much for watching this video. It may have taken a longer time, but you know, I think these people deserve the attention. This concludes our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Truly appreciate it. I'll see you soon here on Uncommon Reader. Take care for now. Ciao.